In the next 30 minutes or so, I'm gonna talk about design thinking for digital entrepreneurship. So as you have noticed, thank you Ryan for the intro. Most of my professional career, hindi talaga ako nakapag-practice ng computer engineering. But I graduated as a computer engineer kasi I decided to take a different path after I graduated. Kasi yun yung internet boom nung time na yun. Pag nag-compute kayo, malaman nyo ilang taon na ako. So, yun yung internet boom nun. So, I started my own company in the Philippines. I'm from Olongapo City. I started a web design and graphic design company before. Yan, ako yan. So, mahilig ako sa Lego. Okay? So, ito yung mga sinasabi ko sa mga clients ko, anong ginagawa mo no, para bayaran nila ako. Mga 8% or 2% lang dyan ng totoo. Pero ito, ako yan. Ginawa ko yung sarili kong Lego, binuo ko. Mahilig ako sa Lego. So, I teach right now sa isang media college dito sa Singapore. And kung interested kayo, I also have tutorials sa YouTube ko. You can subscribe with regards to digital entrepreneurship and content creation. Okay? So, first, I want to ask you this question, pero you don't have to answer this, no? Kasi hindi naman tayo Q&A, wala tayong time for Q&A. Okay? Just answer this sa mind nyo lang. Do you want to get paid following orders, or do you want to pay people to follow your orders? Okay? So these are questions that would help shape your future, you know. Pag merong sagot within you na sa tingin niyo sigurado kayo yun yung gusto nyong gawin, I suggest yun yung gawin nyo. Okay? Against all odds, yun yung gagawin nyo. Okay? Do you enjoy risk or comfort? Do you know the monetary value of your skill set? Sabi ko nga sa panahon ngayon, napaka-daling mag-aral, sobrang daming resources na makikita online, which dati, dadaan pa kami sa librarian. When was the last time na narinig yung binawalan kayo ng librarian? Na, shh. Pag maingay, nasa library kayo. Wala na ganun kayo, no? Wala na. Ay, do you want to control your own work environment? And do you have what it takes to do what you love doing, regardless if you get paid or not? Okay, so I'm gonna discuss this. Why is this topic relevant for you at your age? Is some of you are probably sure, I want to be an engineer, I want to build stuff. Okay, but aside from building stuff, you can build bigger things. You know, yung mindset ng isang engineer, it's not limited to building a technical device or planning whatever we do, you know, as an engineer. Okay, it's beyond that. Okay? So I want to open up a part of your mind to an opportunity na pwede yung maisip gawin, you know, as your career as computer engineer progresses in the future. So design thinking is a strategy of innovation that is problem-solving oriented. You innovate with the purpose of solving problems. Okay? So we are all familiar with solving problems, right? Pero malungkot kayo, dapat excited pag naanig. Ano pinaka-paborito yung sinosolve sa problem sa mga sa physics, ano pa ba yung mga subject? Calculus, di ba? Yung wala na ako matandaan, sobrang pero lahat yun, sobrang hirap na, pero enjoy, di ba? Pero ang design thinking, this is something na interestingly enough for us computer engineers, this is fit for us because we are very much used to solving problems, right? It's also built for customer-oriented businesses. You might not end up running your own business like I did here in Singapore, but you will work with people. Okay? As you build or invent or innovate, you will work with people, and these people can be considered as your customers. Okay? Kahit hindi kayo may-ari ng business, they somehow the money that they pay to you or sa company that you work with is supposed to make you do your job well, okay? So ang goal is to come up with a product or service that satisfies the needs of the customers or users. Okay, as an engineer, it's always finding X, right? Yes. Do you ever wonder why X laging hinahanap? Meron iba na Y kasi, pero in general, X laging hinahanap, right? And interestingly, makikita nyo na there's a lot of way to find a value of X. Right? Pero unless the X is satisfied, yung grade mo hindi maayos. Correct? So that's the mindset that you can bring in design thinking. Because as a design thinking professional or individual, you get to design a product or a service that would satisfy the needs of your customer. Okay? So jumping straight, because I don't have much time, I want to talk about the 3 core processes of design thinking. First is creative thinking. Okay. Pag narinig niyo yung creativity, can you say na lahat kayo creative? Sino rito yung sa tingin niya creative siya? Taas ang kamay. Okay, ang creativity, hindi yan nalilimit sa design, sa graphics, sa animation, visuals, hindi. Okay? Creativity, kunyari exam, di ba? Tapos 4 seats away yung klase mong magaling. Right? Nung nag-aaral kami, sabi namin, hindi ka normal na engineering pag di ka nangopya. Okay? Hindi ko alam kung applicable pa rin ngayon yun, no? Hindi ko sinasabi mangopya kayo. Pero hindi kami talaga mabubuhay kung hindi kami mangopya. I'm proud to say. Okay? So, doon sa level na yun na testing yung pagiging creative namin. But seriously, creative thinking involves coming up with the best solution for any business problem. I say best solution kasi maraming solution. Unlike an engineering problem, when you go to business, when you go to the professional field, there would be a lot of solutions available for you. But for you to harness that creative thinking, you have to find what is the best solution, okay? The next process is called logical thinking. Yung solution na i-execute mo based on time, resources, and capacity na meron ka. Okay, so once you get to find the best solution, okay, the next layer of thinking na kailangan mong gawin, ano yung meron ako? Pag-graduate ko, next year, kailan kayo graduate? Kailan lungkot nyo? Kami nang tanong, kailan kami March! Parang sisigaw na. Gusto niyo pa mag-aaral? Pwede natin i-request. Last 3 years pa. 5 years pa rin ang engineering, tama?
Yes, sir.
Yung mga barkada kong HRM, sumasweldo na ako. Sasagot pa ng finals namin eh. Okay, executing solutions based on time resource. Kayo graduate kayo, di ba? Dadaanan ko ito mamaya on my last topic. How you can start becoming that design thinker na may potential na maging entrepreneur. Pinapangarap nyo ba na aside from building things or doing what you like, ikaw yung may-ari ng binibuild mo? Pangarap nyo ba yan? And that's not impossible. Okay? Pwede yung gawin yun. Maraming gumawa nun. Okay? And you get paid a lot. That's the magnificent thing about that truth. Okay? Last of the process is experimentation. Alam mo na yung best solution, alam mo yung capacity mo, and then you test. Okay? Kasi probably you got the best solution. Pero once sa testing, mali, or kinulang yung gusto mong output, you go back to the drawing board, ano yung second best solution na nakita mo na daanan mo. Ito yung part ng proto. Meron ba sa inyo mga nagde-develop ng mga softwares ngayon? Meron din, no? Tama ba? Ano yung ginagawa niyo sa school? Parang wala kayo. Tanong ko sa school, wala kayong masagot. Okay? Prototyping for actual results and focusing on the best solution. Okay? Itong last part na to, it involves continuous redesigning process. Okay. Familiar din tayo dyan sa redesigning process. Di ba may mga drawing plates tayo? Tama?
Yes, sir.
Yan. Ang dami akong plates na naihagis ng prof ko. To the point na nagbayad na ako na magdo-drawing. Kasi alam ko na, masamang influensya ako, no? Alam ko na hindi ko naman gagamitin yan. Nagbayad na lang ako ng kaklase ko. May sakit daw tatay niya, so natulungan ko siya. Okay, so jumping, what is digital entrepreneurship? So when you use digital technology in finding customers, delivering your products, building your market, and working with people, pwedeng hindi ka maging negosyante. Pero you definitely will work with people na nasa Singapore, kahit nasa Davao kayo, right?
Yes, sir.
Kahit nasa Davao kayo, you work with people from different parts of the planet. That's collaboration, and that uses digital technology. Okay? Anything that involves you going in that space is covered by digital entrepreneurship. Okay? So once you get paid, kahit $2 lang, by doing something online, certified digital entrepreneur ka na. Okay? Huwag lang yung nagbenta ng sapatos sa carousel. Hay ba yan? Okay? But it also exposes you to risk and competition. Okay? Lahat naman ng bagay may but eh. Okay? So, but how do we work around that, right? This requires consistent discovery of new things and building solutions based on whatever you find, which is your niche, your creativity, your scope of work. Consistent discovery of new things. Dapat like na-excite. Panahon namin, sobrang saya namin yung first web, pwedeng tawagin web application na I built is on IIS 7 on Windows 2000 server on a Pentium 2 computer. Tanda-tanda na namin. So yun. Yung una kong napalipad si Tweety Bird from the left to the right of the browser. Feeling ko, gwapo ko. Tinawag ko lahat ng kapitbahay. Sino mo si Tweety Bird lumilipad? GIF lang yun nung araw. Okay? Pero yun yung sinasabi kong discovery. Marami pang ma-re-release, okay? Ma-re-reveal na technology. Artificial intelligence, alam nyo ba, robotics, right? Big data, familiar kayo dyan, di ba? Sobrang dami pa, okay? Okay, nandito na tayo sa last part ko. Para on time ako. Okay, how do you use design thinking? Okay? Sobrang ikse, no? Actually, ang design thinking, this is a workshop na ginagawa ko a minimum of 2 days. Okay? So, I do this workshop for corporate teams to help them create efficient and effective strategy, whatever they're doing. Okay? So, how do you use design thinking in digital entrepreneurship? Find your niche. Familiar kayo sa niche? Ano ang niche?
Small role na yung belong to.
Bigyan mo siya ng ticket round trip. The model not dito, the model sur. Okay? Find your niche. Okay? So, ibig sabihin ito, ikaw as an individual, meron kang kayang gawin na hindi kayang gawin ng iba or different sa ginagawa ng iba. That is a niche. At your age, kung kaya nyong gawin to, you're gonna earn a lot of money pagdating ng araw. Kasi makikita mo yung value mo eh. Ito lang yung kaya kong gawin. Ito yung kaya kong gawin na medyo nahihirapan yung ibang kasama ko. Ito yung kaya kong gawin na feeling ko dito ako mag-excel. Ito yon. Okay? At your age, kasi I was able to find my niche when I was in 3rd year college. 3rd year computer engineering ako, ayoko na mag-engineer. Gusto ko maging entrepreneur. Pero syempre, pupugutan ako ng ulo ng nanay ko. So, kailangan kong tapusin yung 4th year, 5th year. But because I know what I want to do, the last 2 years of my college, I started my own company slowly na. Kasi that's what I want to do. Okay? So, find your niche. Engage with your customer base. Pag sinabi kong customer base, not necessarily yung customer na nagbabayad na. Nanay mo, kaibigan mo, tatay mo, kapitbahay nyo, kahit yung mga nasa tapat ng bahay nyo na nakaupo pag umaga may good morning towel tapos walang t-shirt sa trangkahan, yun, pwede siyang customer base. You practice engaging with them. Okay? Add value before selling anything. Okay? Before masabing ang galing-galing ko sa kahit kanino, okay? Make sure na yung galing na yun mapapakinabangan nila without even selling it to them at first. Okay? Kailangan matutunan nyo yun. Okay? Add value to other people, okay, with your skill set. Next, help and don't sell. Okay? Businessman ka man or hindi, huwag kang masanay na gagawin ko to kung merong ganitong presyo. Okay? The more you help people, the more people that you help, the more influence that you get in your space. Okay? And the more you become comfortable in executing your niche, your skill set. Okay? Ryan, bibigyan naman natin itong slide sa kanila, no?
Yes.
For $8 lang. Kasi sabi lang. Okay? Be consistent, okay? Delivery, creativity, and engagement. Okay. 5 months ago, I have 102 followers, subscribers sa YouTube ko. Hindi ko inintindi yung YouTube ko, pero after, nung 5 months na yon, I decided na once a week gagawa ko. Kasi kailangan ko nang gawin. So I did 5 months ago for 5 straight months. I keep creating tutorials and lessons, entrepreneurship, content creation, video production sa YouTube channel ko. So after 5 months, I got 300 plus na additional na hindi ko binili, na hindi ko pinilit na subscribers. And most of, pinakamaganda doon, out of that hindi malaki, no? Nasa 400 na yung subscribers ko. Wala akong masyadong kinikita sa ads. Pero out of that, I got 6 or 7 major clients who watched my YouTube video and called me and asked me to do projects for them. Okay? The key is to be consistent. Okay? Nakakatamad, pero kailangan yung ulit-ulitin gawin. Pag-deliver ng value nyo, okay, yung pag-enhance ng creativity nyo, at yung engagement nyo sa mga taong nasa network nyo. Okay, last slide na ako, I think. Never stop at what you know. Okay? Kung ano man yung alam mo ngayon, pag sinabi mo na sa buhay mo na magaling ka, that is the start of your demise. Okay? Huwag na huwag nyo sasabihin na magaling na ako. Okay? Kung papasok kayo sa isang room, pilitin nyo na hindi kayo yung pinaka-smart sa room. Okay? Kasi, nasa inyo yung benefit na matuto. Kaysa pumunta ka rin na, ay magaling na parang si Lebron James, di ba? Hindi naman lumabas sa buhay. Galit talaga kay Lebron. Okay, so yun lang. I have 30 minutes. Sana makabisit kayo sa channel ko. Thank you.